Yeah, I really see something here about how like they really might create a menthol cigarette ban. Like really? Like as if we're not in a nanny state enough already. Like the government really has to baby people to where they're gonna cut off menthol cigarettes. Hmm. I don't get it, yo. I'm not saying it's smart to smoke cigarettes. I'm not. I realize it's like I think it's like the number one cause of preventable death or whatever that exists, and I get that. I mean, I have close people, very close people, that smoke cigarettes and dip tobacco, and they have for years. And I hope and pray a lot that they'll quit. Um, for sure, because it's damaging. It's terrible. I mean, but that being said, I used to smoke. I was a menthol smoker. I'd smoke Newport 100s. That was my cigarette. I'd even rock out with a little cigarette holder every now and again, like a little guy, not like the Cruella de Vil, like thing that's like this long or whatever. Just a little guy every now and again, because I liked it. It would piss me off. It kind of pisses me off now. But if I was still smoking, that would piss me off. Like knowing that the government, who's already like running everything into the ground, has taken it upon themselves to go after menthol cigarettes. Like it's stupid, yo. I don't even get it. Like why? I don't know. I'll say this. I mean, for my part, if they didn't do anything bad, like for real, if they didn't do anything bad at all, I would chain smoke cigarettes all day. No lie, I would. If they had no negative repercussions at all, I'd just chain smoke them all day. I used to want to do something crazy with my Jeep, where so I'll take like the doors and the doors and the top off in the summertime. I never did this, but I thought about it. I thought about taking a custom hookah and putting it like right beneath the shifter, and just cruise around, blast music real loud, puff on a hookah, and drive. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool once upon a time. I never did this, but it was a thought. It was a thought. But I don't know. It's just craziness to me. Like I read that today, and I'm like, seriously? Like that's what you're gonna pay attention to? That's what you're gonna focus on? Wow. Anyhow, I'll say this though about cigarettes, to kind of get off topic a little bit. My dad once upon a time, as a gift to my mom, I thought this is remarkable. Like I think this is badass. I always have. Like it's real wild that he did this. I give him a lot of credit for this, but it was either for Christmas or his birthday. He quit cold turkey. Like that's what she wanted. That was the gift she wanted, and he did it. He had smoked for years, just cuts it off, boom, shuts it down one day. It's awesome. Like willpower is like a muscle. You can build it like a muscle. I would do things myself where I would for a couple years, I'd smoke like one a day, and it would reset at midnight. And I messed that up one day out of like 2, I think, plus years. Because I was a crazy night. Maybe I'll get into that another time. It's another story for another day. But and I would do things like I would smoke like a certain amount per year and then cut it off. Of course, usually I'd blow through them by like the end of January. But I don't know. Anyhow, I just read that today, and it's just kind of want to rant about it for a minute, because it's like, really, that's what you're gonna focus on? Like you're not gonna focus on the fact that like the whole world is becoming insane and evil, and everything seems to be getting run into the ground. You're gonna focus on cigarettes. I don't know, yo. I don't know. It bothers me. Like I feel like this is what I feel like. I've become a Christian, so as a follower of Christ, like I try not to get mad at people. I try to realize that like it's dark forces behind the evil that's in the world. Now people do make their own decisions. I get that, but it is sort of like what's behind it. But I recommend Christ to anybody. As a side note, just so you know, I personally think I wouldn't even be alive right now had it not been for him. So, but going back to this, like, why are you going to do something that's just going to create a black market for cigarettes? Like, for cigarettes? Like, really? I don't even get it. And I mean, the convenience stores are going to take a hit, like a massive hit. Like, why in a bad economy already are you going to do this, like, especially right now? Why, when you've got, like, why don't they just deal with, like, the fact that tons and tons of drugs are coming over the southern border? How about you deal with that before you worry about menthol cigarettes? I don't get it, yo. Like, the government needs to go back to what it was intended to be in the beginning, which is just an entity that provides defense for the nation. Like, that's about it. That's about it. But no, it's turned into this like nasty, vast, bloated bag that's completely out of control and just pisses money away like a drunken sailor. All right, I don't know. I can't even right now. I just read this today. I'm like, wow, they're really doing that. So anyhow, that's the end of my rant.